allowed them to guarantee the win, even if they always weren't hitting it.
Yeah, just being able to ledge guard with 2 people is so much an advantage over singles that most characters struggle, even with great recoveries.
Absolutely, yeah. And we're going to be able to see a double Falco versus a double heavy matchup, Bowser and Donkey Kong. We have Mindlesman, or nope, that's not Mindlesman, Respect. That is going to be ToastedArt and his partner. I don't think his actual tags start. Gran and ToastedArt, okay.
Gran and ToastedArt.
Oh. I can just pull it up over here.
Yeah.
But yeah, Gran and ToastedArt versus how's it Boilin and CAMUGLYFRL. CAMUGLYFRL?
CAMUGLYFRL?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I like their profile picture on Start GG though. The cat's funny.
Okay, and while we were talking, DK's dead.
And Bowser's dead. It looks like Falco's lost a stock as well though. Might being at a green team, one of the green team Falco's going to be at about 80% right now, which is kill percent for a Bowser and a DK.
Yeah. This is going to be low kill percents, but both these characters are big, and they're going to be able to get comboed if they're not careful against these Falcos.
Absolutely.
Really, they're going to have to be watching out for each other because they don't want to fight these. I would say they don't want to fight these separately. They want to stick together and use their like, large coverage moves to defend each other from combo chains.
Right, yet Team Yellow typically going to not have the best matchup spread into Falcos, but they're going to have that range, and they have the survivability if ever put inside of those, I don't want to say opportunity, but in those situations. Unfortunately, up tilt back air, just going to be able to take it against Bowser. It doesn't matter if you're heaviest character in the game, you are going to be dying to that at 100 at ledge.
Yeah.
Not great recoveries either, Falco being specifically very good at edge guarding. Despite that though, having 2 players and specifically 2 heavies means you won't be edge guarding as often because you're going to be put in more dangerous situations if you do not immediately get that edge guard from the opponent following up.
Great kill from Bowser there. I think the way that the route that they win this is focusing to one. Oh, okay. Well, that's rough. It's rough. 2v1, 2 Falcos as a Bowser.
No, me personally, I would have focused on the Falco.
Yeah,
I think
closing out, because you're already in such a hole with one person having 3 stocks left that you're probably better off just focusing the person with 1 stock.
Right.
And then forcing them to start stealing stocks from the other person.
The tough thing about Bowser specifically too in this situation is that you have a lot of big, damaging, scary moves. Even if you hit one of the opponents, one of the Falcos in this situation, with one of those like a down air or a forward air or an up tilt as we saw, you're still going to be put in a disadvantage situation against the other Falco because they're just going to be follow up.
That was a crazy combo, hitting each other into the perfect spot to land that. Was that forward air?
Yeah, going to be able to forward air the Bowser and one of the Falco's teammates, and then send the Falco far enough off stage where you can forward air the Bowser.
I mean, that's the stuff you love to see in doubles.
Oh, absolutely. I love seeing double 1 character. I think that's my favorite.
Double dittos?
Yeah. So seeing double Falco, double heavy. Even.
You know what I've yet to see is a quad Steve, and I'm kind of interested just to see how that would go.
Quad Steve is very real. It has happened.
Yeah, and I'm like, and I just haven't watched it. And I'm like, is this as funny as I think it's gonna be?
Is it as funny as you think it is? Well, it's going to start with a lot of mining. Let me just tell you that off rip. And there are going to be a lot of walls being built.
Is there ever an attempt to sort of probe the other people and stop them from mining, so one person gathers resources and the other one sort of goes in the attack, or is it just everybody farms?
I think it depends mostly. I know some Cs are very aggressive, choosing to not mine off rip in the Steve Ditto, versus some that just really want to get their gear, are confident that they want to play in less interactions. The less interactions, the better. They have more confidence in their technical ability, stuff like that.
Yeah.
And we are not going to see a switch up of roster here. It's going to be the Bowser, Donkey Kong versus double Falco again.
Yeah, so same characters. Probably the same game plan for both teams, just see how they execute it.
And we are seeing a lot more 1v1s being isolated. Unfortunately, the Donkey Kong being set into a bit of a combo here, but both teammates back together.
I think that connection's going to be crucial, and they can stick together.
Absolutely. Especially because they live so long. If both of the characters get hit, you're not going to get as long of combos off of that. Toasted doing a little bit of tech with that throw into up B.
Oh no, that's
going to miss the tag.
Kill for DK.
Going to miss the tech, going to die pretty early. Not something you want to see. Not going to be able to go for Ding Dong right there, just because the other Falco is going to jump in to be able to get that hit.
The grabs are harder to do in the DK game plan, just with two enemies in the here.
Absolutely. Ironically enough, as much stronger as throws get during doubles, Donkey Kong specifically gets a lot weaker.
Yeah, he needs so much more time with his throws, and his invulnerability, it really just doesn't last as long. It doesn't get as much out of it as other characters.
It's very minimal. Yeah.
Bowser has a much better grab in this matchup because it's more confirmed, and you can possibly hit the other person with it.
Right.
Which is really a help. Does DK throwing the whoever they're holding count as a projectile?
A count as a projectile? No, I do not believe so.
That would be fun.
I think some throws have a hitbox on them, so it might be one of those, but the player themselves aren't. Whoa!
Okay.
Wait, super armor?
Yeah, I don't know. That was super strange, and he was kind of just standing there.
Yeah.
That was odd.
I mean, if I was Donkey Kong, I'd just tank that hit too. What is he going to do? That's like he's poking me with your foot. You think I care about that? You're just poking me. A little tap.
Yeah.
A little tap on the shoulder.
DK on stage is really not worried about any of these small hits.
Absolutely.
It's really just his he's so vulnerable off stage. His recovery does not have a lot of vertical.
Ooh!
Nice punch. That's really what you need to bring this.
The awareness to combo one of the opponent Falcos grabbing their teammate and being able to throw out a giant punch because of it is so important. Comboing his teammate a little bit there with a drag down air into up tilt. DK ledge trapping Mutt right now. Not going to be able to find a crazy ton.
He's still got another stock though.
Yeah.
On it for Bowser.
Up tilt, up air, going to be able to take it. Forward air.
Now there's no stocks to be stolen if one of these Falcos are to go down.
Yeah, even
DK's got to be really careful here. But again, if he stays center stage, he's going to get a lot out of his percentage. Although,
see, DK had a really high percent here.
Oh no.
One up tilt back air, one raw back air, one up smash.
Oh, it's armor. He gets the punch off. That's such a great, and it's a 1v1.
We're gonna see Gran versus one of the Falcos here. Fire Breath coming out here. This is such a tricky position. Okay, trying to recover against a Bowser, those big hits that cover so much area. Jab coming out there.
A lot of your recovery options.
We're gonna see the grab mix up there.
And like, we've been at kill percentage for a while for the right move from Bowser.
I mean, and you can die at any percent. Let's be honest.
Bowser can just do anything.
Yeah. Trying to find those hits, going for the side B, that's going to punish for going for the side B, trying to catch the landing there, not quite going to be able to close it out. That's going to be Gran, ToastedArt. That's going to be one for them versus how is it bollin versus CAMUGLYFRL.
Yeah, if that's how you say it.
CAMUGLYFRL. I really don't want to call someone ugly though. Every one of them is quite attractive. You know,
everybody's got their own thing. But great way to pull that game back from the DK and the Bowser.
Absolutely.
I mean, they just used their heavy hitting moves, able to take those stock back. The DK charging up those fists and being able to hit them consistently was a great part of this matchup and really brought some stocks back with some great kills.
I think something ToastedArt did really well that second game specifically was having the awareness and positioning to kind of punish the opponents for any mistakes they made really hard with that giant DK punch.
Mm-hmm. And using great use of the armor on the punish too, just able to hit whatever they're going for and just confirm it.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Same characters from both sides here. Probably the same game plan. We're going to see who can execute it better this time.
Yeah. And I think the big thing that Falco wants to do here, if they choose to implement any adaptations, is really just to play a little bit slower so that they don't make those mistakes. I think, again, double Falco into double heavies, you're going to have a generally really good matchup, if not a little bit volatile. And so if you are able to make sure you just don't make any of those mistakes that would put you in terrible positions, you should have a pretty likely chance to win, you know?
Yeah. There's a lot of rush down from these characters, and this is really what they want here, is to separate the heavies and make them fight one-on-one.
Yeah, again, better matchups, as we've seen. Gonna be able to hit the side B against ToastedArt. Gonna be able to hit the up tilt back air. Not quite the sweet spot, though.
Missing that grab. Bowser missing that grab was not good.
Bowser going for a risky down air. Gonna be able to sent to the left side. Toasted putting one of the Falcos in disadvantage, trying to juggle him right now, but he's gonna be able to drift back to the left side. Giant punch on the line. Gonna be able to take the stock,
but loses it in turn to forward smash.
I think that was a worthwhile punish because
I think that, especially with the percentage that they were at, that was the right thing to do.
Gonna be able to take Yes's stock here. These tags are so confusing, man. I'm struggling.
That's okay. They got long ones, and they don't have with their names on their own characters.
Yes, going to be able to weave through that Donkey Kong up air and hit a back air against Bowser, taking his stock at about 150, which is reasonable.
Yeah, that's reasonable.
But showing it skillfully, like, great job.
Great giant punch. I mean, like at ledge, that's such a dangerous move. The Falcos need to be careful they don't leave each other stranded for giant punch, especially when it's charged up.
Well, I think that's part of the taking away the DK stock, unfortunately. I think that's one of the big things with trying to recover so quickly. You can see most of the Falcos are just side being just above ledge to try and see if they can get a hit, doing a little bit of crowd coverage, you know? And so in an attempt to regain their position back with their teammate, they've put themselves in a lot more vulnerable positions where they're getting punished so much more often.
They're taking more risks, and it's not necessarily paying off for them now.
Absolutely, but we see that oh my goodness, that they are keeping it competitive. Bowser at 122 off stage. They're choosing to double team the Donkey Kong here.
Yeah, well Donkey Kong's on one last stock here.
Yeah. Giant punch though, being something that they've been that's been a major decider in this matchup so far. Donkey Kong going to be able, SDing!
Going to be able to take the stock here. Bowser Bowser is at kill percentage, but because he's Bowser,
Yeah, no, Bowser's going to lose it.
DK needs to finish off one of these Falcos right now.
Falco,
Have a chance here.
both Falcos going to be able to take 2 stocks back right off rip. DK going to respond with an F tilt, looking for a back here, playing a very slow neutral, punishing any dash-ins from the Falco. Falco going for a forward air, going to be able to get grabbed. Is that Ding Dong? Not quite.
Oh, this is it. He's got the giant punch too, so Falco's going to be careful that he doesn't just get caught in the super armor and the punch.
Absolutely looking for it.
Okay.
Oh my goodness. Falco trying to land here. Donkey Kong doing such a good job of juggling. Having to up B, not quite going to get punished for that. Looking for the up tilt, trading, unfortunately. Donkey Kong at 51%, even though it's not that high, Falco's going to be in a 1v1 situation. Falco's going to be able to find a lot of those starters. That would do a lot.
Okay,
oh my goodness, spot dash down smash going to be able to take it.
Damn.
Toasted was a little nervous. I would be a little nervous too.
Great way to keep composure and finish out.